Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason and the channel is The Everyday Card Collector. In today's video, I'm going to show 3 quick pickups that I made over the weekend. I went to my local card shop. As I've mentioned in the last couple videos, kind of in saving mode. So I only picked up 3 small items, but pretty cool items. So I figured I'd share those. But the main purpose of this video is to talk about an upcoming show in my area here, the Chicago Sports Spectacular. It's a pretty big show, several hundred tables and 50 plus people signing. If you're into autographs, I am not, but if you're into that, a ton of autographs or a ton of people are going to be there to sign autographs. But I wanted to kind of just run through the show real quick. I've talked to several YouTube content creators, and several people have mentioned going. So what I was gonna do was create a group text thread, because I have almost everybody's number, but then I thought better of that. I didn't know if everybody wanted their numbers shared with everybody else. So I figured I'd rattle off the people that have mentioned they might be going. This is in no way a way of saying they're absolutely going. I just wanted to get everybody's name out there, and then you guys can email me, or those who have my number can send me a text that you are in fact going, if you are, or if you're not, and what days. I was going to try and go all 3 days. So the days are November 22nd through the 24th. The 22nd being a Friday. I don't think the show starts till about 3 in the afternoon. It's like a half a day Friday and then all day Saturday and all day Sunday. But in the last 3 to 4 weeks or month or so, I've talked to several people, and they've mentioned they might be going. So I'm gonna rattle off who I've talked to or have had some kind of conversation or chat or text with, and they've mentioned they might be going. And then if you guys want, you can email me at my email address is everydaycardcollector@gmail.com, and we can kind of touch base in that fashion. That way I'm not sharing everybody's number with everybody else. I didn't want to go ahead and do that because I wasn't certain how comfortable people were with, passing their number out to everyone. So here are the names that I have of people who had mentioned they might be attending. So I've got Topher, and Topher's the Cincinnati kid. So he had mentioned he might be going. Chris from Missouri mentioned he might be going. White Sox fan, card collector Mitchell. I'm pretty certain he's going. He's local like I am, and we've chatted a little bit. The Detroit collector, Eric, mentioned that he might be going. Vintage on Vintage, Steve has mentioned it. I think he's out of town or busy that weekend. I'm not certain, but I threw his name out there because he's pretty local and he can text me if I'm correct on him not being available to go to the show. And then I know Alan at Collecting Maddox also mentioned he might be going. So including me, that's 6 or 7 content creators that if we're all going to be there on the same day, I figured we get together and hang out a little bit. Doesn't mean we have to do anything special, but at least get together and chat. So I wanted to throw that out there. I will put the link to all of these channels in the description of this video as well. But I wanted to throw that out there. I do have a friend of mine coming in, Joe, who's a friend of the community. Several content creators know him, and I know he's going as well, or is planning on going. And I will text him on the side. That way we'll just kind of keep that conversation separate. But initially I wanted to do a full-blown text with everybody, but I thought that wouldn't be the best way to go. I want to respect everybody's privacy with their phone numbers. So yeah, the show is November 22nd, so it's coming up. I think today I'm filming this on Monday the 11th, so it's about a week and a half away. And I know several have talked about going, but while we're getting closer to it, I figured we kind of finalize who's going to be going, and maybe we can all meet up and hang out and take a picture or walk the floor, or whatever the case may be. But I thought that'd be fun. So again, the channels that I did mention, I'll put their link in the description. And then you guys, if you don't have my phone number, you can email me at everydaycardcollector@gmail.com, and we can converse that way, or I can shoot you my number in that fashion if that makes more sense. But I'm pretty excited. I am still in somewhat savings mode, so I'm not going to be spending a ton of money at the show. But, I'm going to buy something. Of course I will. And I want to get the chance to see all those who are going to be coming to the show. So it'd be a cool time just to get together and hang out a little bit. As I mentioned, I'm trying to go all 3 days. So it would be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, that's getting close. And I know I talked about this video several weeks ago and have been tied up with 50 million things like everybody else is, and just wanted to get that out there as we're getting pretty close. We're about a week and a half away. If you are not familiar with Mitchell, White Sox fan and card collector, he has a channel as well. The link will be in the description, as I mentioned. And I know he's already done a video about the show, so you can check out his channel as well. But yeah, November 26th through November 24th. Pretty excited. Hopefully the people I mentioned can come. If they can't, you know, no big deal. But it'll get us the chance to kind of hang out a little bit. So should be fun. That aside, I figured I'd show the 3 quick pickups I made over the weekend. Small ones, you know, but fun ones. And we'll get the camera turned around, check out some cards, because we always have to check out cards, and then take it from there. So let's get into it. As I mentioned, guys, on several videos, I'm kind of in saving mode here, but did a lot of work around the house. Got a lot going on with the house right now. My wife and I doing some remodeling, some fixing things up. So I've been busy doing house stuff. But I did have the chance to run to my local LCS on Saturday, or my LCS on Saturday afternoon. So made a few small pickups. Picked up 3 cards. The total cost of these cards was $20 out the door. So I thought it was a pretty good price, and pretty excited to add them to the collection. But I figured I'd start to show the first one. So the first one I picked up was my 1959 Billy Pierce. Card was in really good shape. And these were all out of my local, or my LCS's bargain bin, if you will. So great looking card. I love the 59 set. I am going to work towards the Hall of Fame run and just collect cards that I enjoy. Obviously, Billy Pierce is not in the Hall of Fame. I've shown his rookie card and second-year card on my channel several times. It's a fantastic card, and I figured I'd add the 59 card that he has to the set as well, or to my collection as well. You know, it was a whopping $4 and something, for something and change. Call it $5. This card was $5. And I thought that was a good price. You know, probably get it cheaper maybe at a show, but the shape of the card is in pretty good shape. And I figured $5, yeah, I'll spend the $5 on that. Next card is in great shape, and again, same price, $5 at my LCS, and it's the 1961 Topps Most Valuable Player card of Nellie Fox. And that thing is clean, like grading clean. I don't know if I will grade it or not, but it's a really good looking card, really clean card. There's the back. Won the MVP in 59. This is out of the 61 set, but just an awesome looking card. You know, typical Nelly. Got a wad of chaw in his mouth, and you know, he's at the plate there. It's kind of cool, choked up on the bat. I just think it's an awesome card. And as you guys know, I've said it a bazillion times, I love red cards. I love the red backgrounds in cards. So this was one that I had to add for $5. So the first 2 were $5 each for a total of 10. This last card is in really good shape, and it cost me $10. And I'm actually most likely going to end up grading this. It's in great shape for what it is. So it's the 1963 Post Yogi Berra. And the black border around it is all intact still. So whoever cut this out, or when they cut this out, they did a fantastic job. These typically, you have a 50-50 shot of getting a grade. If that border is missing in any way, shape, or form, typically it's an authentic. But with that black border there, I was kind of looking online this weekend and saw a lot of cards that are similar to this one, and this might fall in the 4 range. And I think that's awesome. For $10, Yogi card, 63 Post. I'll take that all day long. So I will most likely be grading this at some point. For those who don't know, it came on the cereal boxes. They are blank backs. You can see a lot of glue residue there, which is not uncommon depending on where it was on the box. It might have been a flap or something of that nature. So there will be that residue on a lot of these cards. But the front is fantastic and just a beautiful card. So again, that is the 1963 Post Cereal Yogi Berra, and just an awesome card. I love it. Again, kind of in his bargain bin slash, you know, box, if you will. So I had to grab that, and he had a ton of stuff that I was really interested in. And some of them were $1 or $2, and you know, I figured I'd pace myself as I'm in quote-unquote savings mode right now, but definitely going to have to hit him up again in the near future. And actually, I know the gentleman fairly well. I've been there enough where we've had conversations. I'm most likely going to try and do a video at my LCS, this particular LCS. He's a great guy, and I think I've even asked him in the past, would you mind? And he said, no, not at all. But I'm going to firm that up with him and maybe get a video out, in the near future. No timeline on that, but I'd love to do a video of his shop and promote him a little bit. He's got a great place. So we'll get all the cards out there if I can fit them. And then, yeah, so that's where we're at, guys. The main purpose and main focus of the video was to talk about the upcoming show. So I'm really excited about that. I kind of want to, get together with as many guys as I can if possible, and figured I'd throw that out there. Again, the channels that I did name, I think there's 6 of them. I will put their link in the description. If you guys do not have my phone number for those who are part of those channels, if you don't have my phone number, you can email me at everydaycardcollector@gmail.com. And I'll keep an eye out for those. And those who do have my number, let me know what days you're going. If you're going, if you're not, let me know. No big deal. But I thought it'd be a good chance for us all to get together and kind of hang out. So that's it for now, guys. If you enjoy and like this kind of content, please feel free to like and subscribe. And until the next video, we'll talk then. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.